So, good morning, students. This is like a continuation of the same module, numerical methods only. As you are aware that in this method, like in this module, you are going to study about 5 methods. In that, 3 are being covered up. Okay. So, what you used to do here, there you used to solve dy by dx equal to f of x comma y with one condition y of x naught equal to y naught. So one differential equation with one condition was enough to solve this differential equation and get the solution by the 3 methods: Taylor's, RK method, and modified Euler's method. Now we have 2 methods which are general. In general, they are predictor and corrector methods. Now here, what about, like, what is a change? Let us see between these methods and earlier studied methods. So here in this predictor corrector methods, 4 prior values are required for finding the value of y at any x. Okay, that means here if you have only one differential equation with only one condition, you cannot solve it. How many you want? You want 4. Okay, so here this is the change you can see between the earlier and these type of methods. Now here it has got 2 parts, this method. One is predictor formula and one is corrector formula. What predictor formula does? It will predict the value of y at x. Means it will give you some prediction. Means nearer value it gives. And then what the corrector formula does? It is applied. Why we have to apply this? It is to improve this value. Got the thing? Because here there will be some error in the sense it will not be exact value. When you apply a predictor formula, you'll get some answer that will be having some difference between the correct answer and that value. So that will be corrected or improved by this corrector formula. Got it? So predictor formula method, if you want to apply, you should have one differential equation and 4 set of values. Okay. And it has got 2 parts. Predictor formula will predict the value and corrector formula will improve this value. Okay. Now here, what I have done is, there are 2 methods in your syllabus. One is Milne's and second one is Adams-Bashforth. For that, I have given some general thing. Okay. So what is this? What you require in the beginning and what we are going to calculate? Let us see. Okay. Now, consider this differential equation, same format, y dash or dy by dx, which is equal to f of x comma y with a set of 4 determined values of y. Means you should have 4 set of initial values, you can say. Y of x naught equal to y naught, y of x1 equal to y1, y of x2 equal to y2, y of x3 equal to y3. Now, these values should not be random. How we should take is x0, x1, x2, x3 are equally spaced values of x with the width h. What is the meaning? Now suppose we have, okay, suppose this is what you have here, the real line. Okay, suppose this is the first value of x which you are taking it as x0. What I'm writing, is it visible to you? Can you see it? Please, one of you answer. Okay. Huh? I did not get it properly. It's clear? Okay, thank you. Huh? So see, this is, you cannot take any random values. First value of x, suppose, is x naught. Then the next value of x should be by adding some h to this. Okay, that is a width. So this value is x1. Okay, so you can say this x1 is nothing but x naught plus h. Got it? Next value of x, again you have to take the same length. Suppose this, okay, this is h, then you will get one more value of x here on the real line. That should be x2. So x2 you can say x1 plus h, or you can say x naught plus 2h. Am I right? Next. And one more thing, you people should mute yourself, otherwise what happens, like, you will be reflected on the screen. I'm not sharing the screen, it is video mode. Okay. Next value of x, again add some h to this. Okay, some length h. Then you will get one more value of x, call it as x3. So x3 is, you can say x naught plus how many h's we have adding? We are adding 3h, 1, 2 and 3h. So x3 is x naught plus 3h. Okay. Now these values should be like this. Then corresponding value of y, you have to take y naught. Then when x is x1, y value is y1. When x is x2, y value is y2. When x is x3, y value is y3. So you should have this set of values. Suppose we have a differential equation, but how many conditions? Four set of conditions where these all x0, x1, x2, x3 are equally spaced. Then only we can apply the predictor corrector method and get the value. Now, what we are finding here, we are going to take or get the value of y at x4. So what will be x4 here? X4 is again by adding a h to this. Am I right? Same. So this is x4. So then we have to calculate what? What is y4? So to compute y at x4, or x4 can be written as x0 plus 4h, that is denoted by y4. So when you have y0 till y3, we are calculating y4 by which methods? Predictor corrector methods. In your syllabus, you have two such. So let me just concentrate first on the Milne's predictor corrector method. Okay, so okay, so here this is what is the given data. Okay, this you need to calculate. For this, if you want to apply this method, Milne's method, it has got two parts: predictor formula and corrector formula. What is predictor formula? Y4 to the power bracket p. So this can be referred as predicted value of y4. Okay, how you call initial approximation, first approximation, like that? No, you can say this is the predicted value of y4, because what we have to ultimately calculate here is y4, right? So the formula is y naught plus 4h by 3 into bracket 2 into y1 dash minus y2 dash plus 2 y3 dash. Now here we don't have a dash for this y. Be careful about the formula. Okay, there is no symmetry, but if you practice for more problems when you write often, no, the formula, it will be by-hearted, not to worry. Now, after this predicted value, we have to apply a corrector formula. Corrector formula is y4 to the power c. Okay, corrected value you can say. Formula is y2 plus h by 3. Here we have 4h by 3, here it is h by 3 into bracket y2 dash plus 4y3 dash plus y4 dash. Okay, so apply only first a predictor and corrector formula, and whatever answer you get, that is nothing but the value of what? Y4. And what is Y4? It is when x is x4, you have calculated what is Y4. Am I clear? Am I clear with the thing? See, we don't have much complications here, only formula you should write properly. Hmm? Okay. About this Adams-Bashforth, again we have a predictor. Okay, we have a predictor formula as well as corrector formula. Now again for this Adams-Bashforth, what should be given? They should give a differential equation. They have to give the four set of values, and then what we have to calculate is y4. So y4 by predictor formula, predicted value is given by y3 plus h by 24, 55 y3 dash minus 59 y2 dash plus 37 y1 dash minus 9 y0 dash. Then corrector formula you will have to apply to get the correct answer. Then y4 to the power bracket c. This is y3 plus h by 24. The advantage here, you have outside, you cannot see. Okay, one second. Now, visible? This. Okay, one second. Okay. Now here corrector formula is y3 plus h by 24. See for ABPC, I call in short this as ABPC. Here you have this quantity as 100% same. But inside if you want to remember, you have to remember coefficient wise. Okay. Now here this is h by 24 into bracket 9 y4 dash plus 19 y3 dash minus 5 y2 dash plus y1 dash. Now, one thing I can tell you here, if you just see this, just to remember, because the coefficients are not that okay, easily we can I can give some trick over there to get it. Only thing here you can see in Milne's method, these all subscripts, what is written, no, they are in increasing order in the bracket. How it is 1, 2, 3. Here it is 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if you remember the coefficients, no, then you can write it like 2 minus 1, 2, 1, 4, 1. Similarly, but okay, but in Adams Bashforth, no, what we have in reverse order. Now here, this quantity is same as I said. Then these coefficients you need to remember 55 minus 59, 37 minus 9. Then along with that, we'll get a y dash values. Y dash values. Now here you can see these subscripts. This they are decreasing order. See y3 dash, y2 dash, y1 dash, and y0 dash. Similar thing is applied here also. Means that same you can see here in character formula. This is like coefficient you need to remember 9, 19, minus 5 and plus 1. Then along with that you have y dash values. How to write? Decreasing order. 4, 3, 2, 1. So here it is 3, 2, 1, 0. Here it is 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that much I can tell to remember. Otherwise it's not much complicated. See this method, if you do two formula perfectly, if you do know this one, this will give you one question full you can attempt. Similarly here. Okay, uh, now let me just start with a problem. Is the part clear, like what is actually mean okay, what we mean by predictor corrector method? Is it clear? Yeah. So you have to remember that for any predictor corrector, you should have one differential equation and how many set of values? Four set of values. And how those values of x will be? The values of x, they should be equally spaced values. Then only we can calculate what is y4 corresponding to x as x4. Now I'll start with very simple example. Yes. Can you see the part? Okay. Now here just see. Okay, all of you just write the question, please. Okay, I'll just dictate. If because no simultaneously you have to do the calculation and tell me the values. That's why better you write and keep your calculator aside. Okay, yeah. Write the question. Apply Milne's method to compute y of 0.8, y bracket 0.8, correct to 4 decimal places given dy by dx equal to x minus y square and the data y bracket 0 equal to 0, y bracket 0.2 equal to 0.02, y bracket 0.4 equal to 0.0795, y of 0.6 equal to 0.1762. Okay. If you miss out anything, no, in between some data, you just continue the question because it will be like you can see on the screen that question later on. And after solving, I'll again send the PDF how madam used to do. Okay. Hopefully you written the question. Okay. Understand the part here. We have to do it by Milne's method. And what we have to get? Y of 0.8. So if you want to calculate y of any value, how many set of values required? 4. So they have given 1, 2, 3, 4 along with one differential equation. Okay. Now here, what is the meaning? Bracket values. Inside the bracket, these are the values of what? These are the values of like y of this bracket 0. What is? Yeah, these bracket values are for x. Yeah, they are for x, and these values are for y. Okay, so here you have to. Okay, first what we are going to do is we are going to prepare a table. See, for any predictor corrector, it has two parts. One is preparing the table, and second part is applying the formula and getting the answer. So marks will be like, suppose 6 marks. No, so table carries 3 marks, and then the next part carries 3 marks, or 3 marks 4 marks, like that. So it, and preparing the table is very very easy, not to worry much, it's very easy. Now here, so here we have to prepare the table. Okay, now these are the values of x and y. So here first value of x is given as 0, next value is 0.2, next value of x is 0.4, next value of x is what? 0.6. So this is what is written below this x. Very easy. Then corresponding values of y, write it here. Okay, so 0, next is 0.2, 0.0795, 0.1762, right here. Why? Next, what is required? Why we have to prepare this table? Because this is already given. So we have to prepare a table because we want the value of y dash. If you see in the formula, you have like y1 dash, y2 dash, y3 dash, like that. That's why we have to prepare the table. So this last one is important. This is all given thing only. So you have to have a table containing 3 columns. One is like, you can say, okay, x value, y value, and then y dash. How we have got this y dash? This y dash is nothing but from the given differential equation. Am I right? You can denote it by dy by dx, or you can even write this as y dash. Hope clear. Okay, so y dash is nothing but x minus y square. Now take your calculator and you need to calculate. Concentrate on how I'm doing it. So here what I will do, uh, as you are aware, like for the previous things, when x changes to x naught, then y changes to y changes to yeah. Just see this part. What is the meaning? Y of x naught equal to y naught means when x is x naught, that time y is y naught, not the reverse thing. Similarly, y of x1 equal to y1 means when x is x1, that time y is y1. When x is x2, y is y2. When x is x3, y is y3. Because how you have y is a dependent variable depending on the independent variable x. So when independent variable x changes, there will be change in the value of dependent variable y. Okay, with the same concept. Now, yeah, to be clear, no, what I'll do now, I'll write these values as, so this I'll call it as x0, this I'll call it as x1. Okay, because for the calculation, no, okay, for the calculation what is being told, you should have these values. So x0, x1, x2, and x3. So this is x2, this is x3. Am I right? Next, corresponding values of y, what I have to take this 0 as? This is what, which value? Y not. Similarly, this is y1, this is y2, and this is y3. Got it? Yeah. Now, here what I'll do, just to see, x naught is 0. So x1 is 0.2. Is there any common difference here? What is the difference here between these? Point 0.2. Here, point 0.2. Here again, point 0.2. So what should be the next value? Point 0.8, right? So this point 0.8 is there. Now you see the question. In the question, they have given y of 0.8. So this value I have to take it as x4. Am I right? Yeah. I cannot take now 1 as x4 and all, because here these should be like equally spaced. If they are not equally spaced, these values in the bracket, no, you cannot apply this method. Hope I'm clear. Now, do you know what is y4 here? Do you know what is y4? Is it given here? No, it's not given. What we need, yeah, we have to calculate it. So I'll put a question mark here. Clear? So these are the values of x, these are the values of y. What is our intention? We need to calculate y4. Okay, now let us complete the third column here. Now what we have is y dash. Now y dash, if you see, depends on x and y, correct? But main important is for everything x is the independent variable. When x is changing, that time only y changes, y dash changes and all, right? So what I will do, I want to calculate what is y naught dash. Okay, so then I'll have to change x to what? X value should be changed to x naught, and then y changes to what? If x changes to x naught, y changes to y naught. So this is now y naught square. Why I have written like this? Because y dash value, this expression is fixed throughout the problem. Y dash is always x minus y square only. Okay, that's why. But here x is changing to x naught. That time y changes to y naught. So that ultimately what will get the value is not only y dash, it is y naught dash. Okay. Now what is x naught? Now in the same row only you can see. Okay, x naught value is 0 minus y naught value is what? 0. So this is what you'll get the answer. Am I right? 0. So y naught dash value is nothing but 0. Similarly, you have to calculate the remaining values. Okay. Now here x has changed to x1, y has changed to y1. So what y dash should change to? Y dash should change to? Very good. Y1 dash. So how y1 dash is defined? Yeah, y1 dash, how it is defined? X1 minus y1 square. Yeah, very good. So tell me, like when you're answering, is it your screen is looking to others or only same video? My video only, the part. Now, this is like you can say what? Screen, right? You can see the screen. Huh? Others. But unless I ask the question, no, it will be difficult then. If you answer, then only I can proceed further. Where it is, just tell me. Huh? Okay. Okay, participants have to do it. Yeah, please, students, do that. And I think so. The meeting may end, but I'll again continue. Huh? Please. Yeah, participants, did you get what she told? Okay, do that, please. Huh? Uh, Let me continue. Okay. Yes. Okay. Huh. Now see, this is y1 dash x1 minus y1 square. What is x1 value? x1 is 0.2 minus y1 value is what? 0.02. So how I have to write 0.02 the whole square because we have it as square format. Yeah. Do calculate and tell me this value. 1 6. Other digits? Only this much? Okay. And one more important thing, whenever you do that numerical calculation, after decimal point, no, write 4 digits if they are there. Okay, if you want to be more accurate. In between calculation also, write 4 digits and what fourth digit when you write, see the fifth one. Fifth digit, if it is 5 or more than 5, add 1 to fourth digit. Okay. When it comes, I'll just again explain. Okay. Now, similarly, what is the next value? Y2 dash. Y2 dash, what should be the formula then? Or how it is defined here? When x changes to x2? Yeah. Y2 dash is x2. Yeah. X, huh, y2 square. Right. Now, what is x2? 0.4. What is y2? 0. Okay. Minus 0.5 the whole square. Yeah. Calculate. Yeah, after 7, do you have anything? Okay. Yeah, I think so. Then 3, 6. Okay, let it be. Yeah, if I think so, it is 3, 6, some digit which is more than 5. So add 1 to that. So 6 becomes 7. Similarly, y3 dash. Y3 dash is x should change to x3. Hmm? So this is x3 minus y3 square. Ah, yeah, then y3 dash, okay, x3 is what? 0.6 minus 0.1762 the whole square. Yeah, answer is 90. After 0, nothing is there. Okay, yes. So this is what round. Okay, okay. How you rounded or 0? Okay, let it be. After 0, you have a digit, I think, less than 5. Yeah. Now tell me, huh, yeah, any doubt? 5, 6? Okay, okay. So 8, 9, no, you write 8, 9. I said after decimal, write 4 digits. Okay, please do that because no, if you write only 3 digits, 2 digits, no, your answer and expected answer will have some difference. Okay. This is done. And suppose if it is 9 and you have a digit which is 5 or more than 5, don't worry. Don't break your head. What I have to write this 9, whether 0 or what. Got it? Keep it as 9. There won't be much difference. And this numerical is all approximate. Hmm? In that approximate, we have to be little more accurate. Okay. Now we calculated y3 dash. Tell me, can we calculate y4 dash now? Now, can we calculate y4 dash? Why? Yeah, we don't know still what is y4. We have not calculated. So we cannot calculate y4 dash. So okay. So this is what the tabular form, if you write this much, half of the marks, like 3 marks you can say, you'll get it. Okay, and no much thing to worry here. This equation, how we have got this, this is by using your same given differential equation and this is being calculated. Got it? Now, after this table, you have to just apply the method. Correct? So they have told it by some particular method. You need to follow Milne's method only now. Now, what is the predictor formula? This is my predicted value of y4. Y4 bracket P is y naught plus 4h by 3 bracket 2y1 dash minus y2 dash plus 2y3 dash. Okay. Now, hopefully you have written the formula. Then we need to substitute. Correct. So what is y naught? You see where in the table all the values are available in table except one value h. What is y naught given? This is nothing but 0 plus 4 into what is h? What is h? H is the step size. So what is the difference here? Common difference. Same difference. Yeah. 0.2 is the same difference which has to be there. Okay. Divided by 3 into bracket 2 into y1 dash. So y1 dash is what? Yeah, just see. Y1 dash is 0.16. 0.16 minus y2 dash is what? This is 0.3937 plus 2 into y3 dash. Y3 dash is 0.5689. Is the substitution clear? Y4 to the power bracket P. All the values are available in the table. Just substitute it. Yeah. Do the calculation and tell me the answer. Yeah. No, you need to practice. Otherwise, in this numerical, how it is looking easy, scoring, no, you cannot get the full marks. Sit with calculator, please. Yeah, answer 0.28. All are getting same. 2837. And after, I think you rounded off. Shall I write 7? Okay. This is y4 to the power bracket p. See, don't write two digits. Otherwise, they'll cut the marks. See. Hmm? Okay. Now, we have to apply a corrector formula. Just see this corrector formula and tell me, can you substitute all the values and get the value of y4 of c? Think about it. This is the formula. Is it all values are there where you can substitute or anything missing? Yeah. Y4 dash is missing means we don't have now. Till now we have not got this value. So before applying corrector formula for Milne's and Adams Bashforth, you have to calculate what is Y4 dash. Okay. Now, so I'll write here Y4 dash. Now, we cannot write Y4 dash directly the value. Okay. Because what we have got is not Y4, we have got a predicted value. So we have to make use of this, otherwise we don't have any other option. Okay, so here what we calculate now is y4 dash. How can we calculate it? Let's see, do you have any formula for y dash in the problem? Formula, or you can say the expression. Yes, what is y dash given? X minus y square, correct? So that we have to calculate now. How you calculate it? Y naught dash, y1, y2, y3 dash, no? Like that y4 dash will be what? X4, am I right? Minus huh, y4 square, right? Y4 square. But what value of y4 we have to apply? Y4 predicted value. So I am writing like this. Clear? Okay. Y4 predicted value. Then what is x4? You see? Let me continue.